You have big dreams. You want success, freedom, and a life filled with purpose. But let me ask you, how many times have you told yourself, tomorrow I'll start? And yet, tomorrow never comes. Ambition without action is just a beautiful lie we tell ourselves. The real question is, are you truly working towards your goals, or are you just a dreamer stuck in the loop of excuses? Today, we're breaking that cycle. We'll dive deep into the real reasons why ambition alone won't get you anywhere, and what you need to do right now to finally make things happen. And trust me, the answer is not what you think. We live in an era where motivation is everywhere. Quotes, videos, success stories. But why do most people still feel stuck? Why do we dream of success, but never reach it? The truth is, there's a silent enemy inside us. The lazy ambition. It makes us feel like we're on the right path, even when we're standing still. We mistake motion for progress. We read books, watch videos, make plans. But none of that matters if we don't take real action. Today, we'll uncover the psychological traps that keep us stuck in dream mode and how to break free from them. Think about this. Have you ever sat down, imagined your perfect future, and felt good about it? That rush of excitement, that feeling of, one day, this will be me. That's ambition, right? But here's the problem. That dopamine rush tricks your brain into thinking you've accomplished something, when in reality, you've done nothing at all. Ever wonder why motivation feels so powerful but fades so quickly? It's because motivation is emotional fuel, not a long-term strategy. You feel inspired for a moment, but then life happens. You get distracted, tired, overwhelmed, and the cycle repeats. Many people love planning more than they love doing. Why? Because planning gives you the illusion of progress without the discomfort of action. You feel productive, but you're still in the same place. Most people think they fail because they lack talent, connections, or luck. But that's not true. They fail because they lack consistency. They work hard for a week, don't see results, and give up. Let me give it to you straight. The only difference between you and the person living your dream life is that they kept going when it got boring, frustrating, and slow. Look at successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and artists. They don't just work hard when they feel inspired. They push through the days when they don't feel like it. That's the key. Think about it. Are you willing to keep going even when it feels like nothing is happening? Because that's what separates winners from dreamers. There is no right moment. The only perfect time to start was yesterday. The second best time? Right now. Take messy action. Don't just say, I want to be successful. Instead, commit to daily actions. I will write for 30 minutes. I will practice coding for 1 hour. Success is just a collection of small, repeated efforts. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the price of admission. Every successful person has failed more times than most people have even tried. Tell someone your goal. Announce it. Because when your progress is visible to others, you'll be less likely to quit. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who dreamed of becoming a writer. He read every book on storytelling, attended workshops, and even created a perfect plan. But for years, he never wrote a single page. One day, he realized something. The only way to become a writer is to write. So, he made a commitment, 500 words a day, no matter what. At first, it was hard, but slowly, he built the habit. And years later, he became a best-selling author. Small, consistent action beats big, inconsistent effort every time. But I don't have time. Really? How much time do you spend scrolling social media, watching TV, or just thinking about doing something instead of actually doing it? But I don't know where to start. Nobody does. The only way to figure it out is to take action. Your first steps don't need to be perfect. They just need to happen. But what if I fail? You will. And that's okay. The difference between success and failure is simple. Fail, learn, and keep going. The future you dream of is not waiting for you. It's waiting for the version of you who takes action today. Success is not about how much you know. It's about how much you do. So, stop waiting. Start now. Because tomorrow, it's just another excuse. If this video gave you the push you needed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's build something great together. Now, let's talk about what actually works. If motivation fades and planning is a trap, what should you do instead? The answer is simple. Systems over goals. Most people set goals like, I want to be rich, I want to be fit, or I want to learn a new skill. But goals alone don't get you there. What matters is the system you create to make those goals inevitable. Let's break it down. If your goal is to get in shape, you need a system of consistent workouts and proper nutrition. If your goal is to be a writer, you need a system where you write every day, no matter what. The problem? Most people wait for motivation before they take action. But motivation is unreliable. The solution? Discipline and habit building. Start with something ridiculously easy. If you want to exercise, start with just one push-up a day. If you want to read more, commit to just one page. The secret? Once you start, you'll naturally want to do more. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't skip it because you don't feel like it. It's just part of your routine. That's what success should be. Automatic. Here's the real breakthrough. Identity-based habits. Instead of saying, I want to run a marathon, say, I am a runner. Instead of, I want to eat healthy, say, I am a person who makes healthy choices. When you change your identity, your actions follow. Ask yourself, what kind of person achieves what I want? How would they act daily? Then start acting that way. Today. Here's another trick. The 2-minute rule. If a new habit feels overwhelming, make it so easy you can't say no. Want to start meditating? Meditate for just 2 minutes a day. Want to journal? Write one sentence. It's about proving to yourself that you can start. And then, there's the Seinfeld strategy. The famous comedian Jerry Seinfeld once said the key to his success was writing jokes every single day. He marked an X on his calendar for each day he wrote. The goal? Never break the chain. The reason this works? Momentum. Once you see a streak forming, you won't want to break it. Even on bad days, you'll do something small just to keep it going. And here's the part most people ignore. Environment design. If you rely on willpower alone, you'll fail. But if you shape your environment to make success easier, you'll win. For example, if you want to stop using your phone so much, don't just try harder. Put your phone in another room. If you want to eat healthier, put junk food out of sight and make healthy snacks more accessible. Small changes make a massive difference. But what if you fall off track? Here's the golden rule. Never miss twice. Missing once is normal. But missing twice? That's the start of a new bad habit. If you skip a workout, make sure you show up the next day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. And let's talk about failure. Most people fear it, but successful people expect it. They see failure as feedback, not as a sign to quit. The faster you fail, the faster you learn, and the faster you improve. Every success story has one thing in common: resilience. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Imagine if he gave up at failure number 9,999. What separates winners from losers? Winners keep going when most people stop. The truth? Everything you want is on the other side of consistency. It's not about intensity. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. So, what's your next move? Are you going to keep waiting for motivation? Or are you going to take control and start building habits that make success inevitable? The future belongs to those who take action. The question is, will you? If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button. Let's build a mindset for success together.